the trade unions were faced with the dilemma, occupying isn't strong enough because the company in a way can just let the workers occupy and sort of just carry on. I mean, they weren't interested in that factory anymore. So what the shop steward, and this was a combination of shop stewards from different industry, from different skills, so highly skilled, some of the most highly skilled designers in the country, if not in the world, and then highly skilled engineers, and then labourers, so-called labourers, who are also highly skilled in many different ways and also very knowledgeable about their local communities. And they said, well, we're not redundant. Our skills are needed. Look at the social and economic problems, technological problems of the world. We could be doing things that are socially useful. So they developed a wholly different understanding of planning as being about not maximising profit, but maximising public benefit. And in a way, this could be done within a sort of government procurement system. So instead of the government procuring missiles, it could be procuring energy efficient products. And actually, when you look at the products, they're incredibly. This was 40 years ago, and they're talking about the need for the Combine. It says this is the Combine, which is the Combine Committee of Shop Stewards, sees pollution and toxic emissions from cars as a major ecological problem, and then they developed a whole set of products, including a hybrid power pack for motor vehicles, energy conservation equipment, a road rail vehicle that went from road to rail, all sorts of alternative energy technologies, oceanic sort of ways of developing the ocean bed. So products which, if you buy the book, you can see are really ahead of its time. And this was based on the practical knowledge. I mean, we can talk later about this idea of tacit knowledge which, as Mike Cooley said, things we know but cannot tell. So they didn't write a big document. They simply designed. Their skills were in what they did. So they designed alternatives. They designed a road rail vehicle. They designed a power pack and went around the country with a sort of practical agitprop. And the importance of this was actually showing people that there was an alternative, that it could be done, and it depended on the knowledge of those that were already, the base of the existing system. And I think that's the kind of key lesson, that we are all reproducing a system which, is going to be absolutely disastrous for humanity. But our skills can be converted to actually producing a different kind of system from below. We have a real power from below that requires government action, but to support and facilitate what we're doing.